Hey everyone, this is Joe Burnich with Big West Marketing, and in this video I'm going to talk about how to start a digital marketing agency with $0. Let's jump right in. Okay, there's 5 things we're going to go over. Number 1, we're going to talk about how to specialize. Number 2, we're going to talk about how to get clients. Number 3, we're going to talk about how to build your own website, get it ranked, and get a case study going so you can sell much easier and faster. Number 4, we're going to talk about how to outsource. And then number 5, I'm going to talk about all kinds of cool marketing tools that you can use to make your life 10 times easier. Before we dive into the meat, I really want to hammer home this concept of why start a digital marketing agency. It's not for everybody. Working with clients is not for everybody. Now, I went from $0 to now $700,000 a year. Actually, in the next year, I plan on hitting the $1 million mark, and we're so close. We're really scaling up, and we're gonna do that this year. So I want to teach you how to make $1 million a year, with digital marketing, and I want to teach you how to have fun while you're doing it, and I want to shortcut that process for you. I don't want it to take 10 years for you. I want it to take 1 year for you, okay, because I wish I had this information when I started. So that's the goal here. But let's talk about who this is not for. This is not for somebody who's looking to make easy money. This is not easy money, okay? This is not some get-rich-quick type of scheme. This is not a money-making scheme. Okay, there are tons of little ways to make money with online marketing, but they're not real businesses. This is all about building a real business. Okay, if you're going to do a scheme, you can make some money. Okay, there's all these like little schemes out there to make money, but you're not going to have anything foundational. You're not going to have anything ongoing. You're not going to have anything to sell. Okay, I could sell my business right now and make a big pile of money. Okay, and take the next 3 years off if I wanted to. Okay, so I have that option now, but I put in the upfront work, I put in the hard work up front to get to where I have a business I can sell. If you're not willing to do that, I don't recommend you getting into this game. I recommend you go watch the YouTube videos on how to scheme and scam and do all these little money making tricks. Okay, but that's not what owning a digital marketing agency is all about. But if you are on board and you're willing to work hard and put in the time, and if you like helping people, then this is for you. So number 1, I want to talk about, if you're going to run a digital marketing agency, it's best to specialize. And let me kind of talk to you about my journey and why I am so adamant about this. So I started here in Missoula, Montana back in 2009. I started just as a little side hustle. I was experimenting with some web design stuff because I had a carpet cleaning business that was doing really well. And I had, built my own website because I was broke. And then I had ranked it up on Google because I was broke. And I didn't have anything else to do. I was also doing coupon mailers, door hangers. I was doing all kinds of stuff. And SEO, or search engine optimization, getting ranked up on Google, by far was the easiest, most powerful way to get high quality people coming to me. So I'm not out there hunting for customers. That was me as a carpet cleaner. But I did this digital marketing thing and it worked so well, and I realized that most carpet cleaners out there were struggling with the marketing, and they were struggling to get their phone to ring at all, where I was having 5-6 calls a day, sometimes 10 calls a day, especially during the busy season, and I'd be giving jobs away to other carpet cleaners in town because I couldn't handle the work. And so I'm like, okay, there is something to this whole digital marketing thing. And it was before, digital marketing was even a term that was thrown around. Now it's very common. We got Facebook ads and we got all this stuff. But back then, Google was still new. Most people were still, buying big pages in the yellow pages and stuff like that. So I got started at the right time, and it was just a timing thing for me. And it was a rough journey getting from there to now. I mean, I had nobody to help me. So this video is like a shortcut. This is a shortcut to help you build your digital marketing agency and skip all the nightmares and headaches that I had to deal with. So let's get back to this idea of specializing. So I was lucky because I had this idea that I wanted to just help carpet cleaners because I knew that they had so much pain around marketing. So I kind of fell into the whole niche specializing thing. But what's crazy is I had a friend at the same time start a digital marketing agency here in Missoula, and he was not specialized in anything. And I still to this day, I don't think he specializes in anything. But he is still stuck where he was 6 or 7 years ago, struggling with every client that he has because he has to figure out, has to learn their business. He has to understand where they're coming from. He has to prove himself during a sales call. He spends more time selling than he does actually doing his digital marketing work, his SEO or his web design. So I specialized in carpet cleaners to begin with, and then as time went on, I decided to test out the market with some other different types of businesses, and I did everything from attorneys to medical to hair salons. I tried just all kinds of stuff, and I kept coming back to the service people who are really needing me the most. Okay, the home service people. I'm not saying you need to do home service people. You can specialize in whatever you want. I'm just saying for me, that was the best path, okay? So I still, to this day, I still see people struggle when they don't specialize, and they're kicking themselves from not doing it, but they're scared to make the jump and change. I don't care how far along you are. Take your favorite client, your favorite type of client to work with, and then build a website all around that specific niche and specialize. Okay, I can't stress that enough. Let's jump into number 2. So how do I get clients? Okay, I get clients in a special way that I don't see anybody else doing, and the only way I'm able to do this is because I specialize the way that I do. So I'm going to show you some secrets here, and this is something that, like I'm saying, you're going to have hardly no competition when it comes to getting clients in this way, okay? It's not Facebook ads. It's not LinkedIn. It's not networking. It's not going to BNI. It's not all this stuff that everybody else is saying, although you can supplement this with that, okay, because this is a long-term strategy. It can work in the short term and the long term, but this is more of a long term. And the way that I do it, and I'm going to have another video, my next video is going to go deep into this. So subscribe to this channel if you want to see my next video and learn this secret in depth. But basically, I call it the YouTube client machine, and I use YouTube videos to actually get SEO and web design clients. How do I do this? It's very simple. Take notes on this. All I do is I create how-to videos on how to do SEO or how to do marketing for blank, for the niche that I'm going after. So I really like working with electricians, and because electricians have so much potential with Google, because there's so many ways to search for electrician, and so and most of the guys are just really rock solid businessmen, and they have good expectations, and they're fun to work with, stuff like that. So what I do is I went out and made a series of videos, and I'll say how to do marketing for electricians, how to do SEO for electricians, how to build websites for electricians. I'll do all this stuff. Electricians actually search that stuff up on Google or YouTube. They find my videos, and then over time, they come to me. They call me, okay? And that's it. That's the secret. Okay, I don't see any other digital marketing agency doing that. Maybe after they watch this video, everybody will start doing that, and I'll have a lot more competition. But as of right now, it's wide open. And so, YouTube client machine is what I call it. And people want to be educated. This is not a sales video. This is pure education. And at the end of the video, you can say, if you want some help with this, give me a call. But this is not a sales video. This is an educational how-to video. Like I said, I'm going to make another video after this one that's all about that. It goes deep into it, exactly how I do it, with examples and the software that I use, the camera that I use, the lights, and all that kind of stuff, so you can do it exactly the way I do it and get the same results. Okay, number 3, you need to sell people something that you are actually good at and that you have provided. I see a lot of people try to start a digital marketing agency when they don't know how to do digital marketing. They took a course and they think they know how, but they haven't actually done it, and they have no case studies and they have no proof. You know how hard it is to sell a client on something that you don't have any proof on? You're going to have to lie. You're going to have to lie to get their business. I believe in complete, upfront, honest, open, transparent marketing. And so what I did is, like I said, I was lucky. I had this carpet cleaning business, and so I had my own business to experiment on to begin with. Okay, so I built a website for myself using WordPress, and I spent hours learning how to do this and how to make little conversion things and all this stuff. So I did that. I put in the hard work up front. And I was lucky because I had my dad's friend had taught himself SEO, and he kind of gave me the shortcut secrets, which is kind of like what I'm doing right now with this shortcut video. Now I'm going to have other videos on how to do SEO shortcut stuff. So once again, subscribe below and make sure that you're following me so that you get all this insider shortcut information. But basically what I'm saying is you need to build a website, and then you need to get it ranked up on Google for whatever it is you're trying to get ranked up. SEO, your city. Okay, so I did like I do SEO, or I do internet marketing, Missoula. I'm ranked up for that. Even though I market all over the world, I do have a website that still ranks for my hometown, which is Missoula, Montana. So I have proof. I have proof that I can walk the talk. I'm not full of shit like most other digital marketing guys out there that are trying to compete with me. Okay, and then another thing I did is I built 3 mock websites. I did 3 websites of businesses. I just created business names. I created cool little logos. I built these websites. I did like Bill's Carpet Cleaning and Carpet Cleaning Extreme, and I did these cool looking websites. I spent a lot of time doing this for businesses that didn't actually exist because I didn't have clients, okay? And I wasn't trying to trick people and fake them. I was just saying, look, I have actually done something here, and I've gotten these things ranked up on Google. And then I took on my first few clients. My first few clients were $50 a month, okay? Now we're charging, $500 a month plus per client. It just depends on how competitive it is and how much work it is for us. But you have to prove to people that you're doing something. Some people even do work for free for the first 6 months to say, hey, here's a case study. Here's somebody that I helped. So now I've got my website that's ranking. I got my client websites that's ranking. Now you walk into a sales call. Now you're trying to provide something or you're trying to provide some proof on what you can do. You have something solid. That is so important. Okay, and I'm going to share tools on exactly how you can do this quickly and easily and get up there. Like I said, I want to shortcut this for you. All right, stay tuned for that. Number 4, I hear a lot of people talk about outsourcing. Oh, I'm just going to go get an SEO client and outsource it so I don't have to do any of the work. That's great. That's great in the beginning, okay? But it's going to eat up a ton of your profits unless you're just some kind of like superstar salesperson that can charge something, tell somebody that you're going to charge them $2,000 a month, and then you're going to outsource the rest of it for $1,000 a month. And people do that, but usually they're just like born and bred like salespeople that can just sell anything to anybody. I'm not a salesperson, okay? I like to just create real, honest stuff and then prove to people that I can help them. Okay, and then the last thing I want to talk about is marketing tools. There are so many cool software marketing tools. Right now, in my business, I have 21 different marketing tools or softwares that I use to make my life easy, and I could not make the money I make right now unless I had these. So I'm going to make another video which just goes down the list of all the marketing tools that I use and exactly what I use them for. So I'm going to take you on this journey with me, and I'm going to shortcut this so you can get to where I am from $0 to $700,000 a year. I'm going to show you how to do that, and you can do it in a year or 2 rather than 10 years like it took for me. So like I said, subscribe below, follow me, like my videos. My name is Joe Burnich, and I'll see you in the next video.